only seeing my good ones. You're not seeing my hidden folder of my main wallet. If you go here, I mean, I got 506 mistakes.
Wait, have you looked at that website that everyone's doing where it checks to see how much profit or how much you're not in profit?
Yeah, I did. The problem is that it's split over so many. I've got another ledger also. So
Gotcha.
like I connected my ledger to it, and I was in like 120 ETH profit. But when I connected this account, I was in 20 ETH loss because I'm moving between, and then I didn't even
Yeah.
connect my third ledger, which I don't even show here.
Mhm.
Because I don't want people to see anything of that, which has got some really special stuff on, which has never bought anything, but it's probably, it's got a decent value of stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't. And then when I tried to connect multiple wallets to it, because there was an option for that, it said you have to buy the full version. That website that you tweet about, right, is what you're saying, where it
Yep.
says investment. But there is a good site for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the one I used. I forget
I'll
what it's
tell you
called. But
I think
like
it's
on this
NFT
wallet
Bank.
yeah, it's something like that. The thing is, yeah, you're right. Like with this one, like it says I've spent 15 and I'm in profits. Like my overall is I'm in profits, but you're right. Like you have multiple wallets. So like with these, like the only reason I'm up three ETH or 4 ETH in profit is because 70% of the NFTs I'm up on are in my ledger that I transferred from this wallet. So it's not going to get, and I didn't even sell them. So it's like, it's kind of hard to tell. Like but I also said on that tweet, I was like, I want to see these alpha callers and see what if they're actually up, because most people are not up. I was actually impressed that I was up. Out of 15 ETH, I'm up 4. So that's pretty good for what I've spent, and that's not including all the NFTs that are the best ones that I never even sold. If I sold them all, I would be up 50%. So it's like pretty good for a person who's not even trading. And I would argue that 90% of people in the NFT space would actually be negative profits right now. I think there's a very small amount of people who are up, and so just be careful who you're listening to. Like honestly, like Philip doesn't have as many subscribers as some of these alpha callers, but I think Philip's 10 times the trader of most of these guys out there. And so, especially with YouTube, don't look at subscribers. Some people just understand the YouTube game and the thumbnail game a little bit better than us, but aren't as good of traders. And there's some people who are extraordinary traders who aren't as big on YouTube for whatever reason. Maybe they're just not as clickbaity or something like that. And that's hard to know. It's hard to know who to trust out there. And that's where you can really only look at numbers if you're looking to trade.
Yeah, you see, it doesn't let me. I don't even have my ledger device. It won't let me connect it, but it's only showing my hot wallet. It's not showing all. Yeah, it's interesting. But this is a great site. This shows you so much. If you go to, it's called NFTbank.io. If you go to tax filing over here, I think it's tax filing. No, it's not tax filing, but that's good if you want to do your taxes. There's a thing where it shows you your best trades and your worst trades. It shows you like your percentage of realized gains and stuff, which is really interesting because you do want to be assessing. I'm trying to find it here. You do want to be assessing your decisions constantly and learning from it. I think it might be here. No, it's not showing me. Just haven't been on this for a long time. In the bear market, you don't really want to come up here.
Yeah.
But I know exactly where I'm at because I've got a spreadsheet where I track everything. And I've been in the space for a year, and I'm about 25% up as we stand now with everything as it is right now. If you had spoken to me 6 months ago in the bull market, I was 3x on a big amount of money. If I'd sold everything at the top, I was doing really, really incredibly well. And that's what I've learned.
We were doing so well, in fact, that there was a point if you guys were watching my YouTube channel back in the bull runs, you guys remember I gave away an Ugaverse NFT, which was valued at 3 ETH at the time, because I thought, who cares, bro? We're still going up. I nothing but dubs for everybody, and I had more than one, and I was like, fuck it. So I gave one away, and I can't tell you, that was probably one of my worst plays ever, was not selling Ugaverse at the top there, because I remember thinking this is probably the top and thinking, let me just hold this. Fuck it, dude. And I just didn't sell. I just held on to it. Ended up selling it for like a fraction of that at like in the bear market. And I was just like, why did I not take advantage? And like, I was just, you're so euphoric when things are good that you literally forget what it's like to not be good. So yeah,
you learn for next time. But look,
Hopefully.
so this is my best ones, and I think I'll stop when I break even. No, I won't. I'll show you. So, Psychedelics Anonymous, a 2,300% gain when I
Nice.
sold. These are ones that I've sold.
Yeah.
Kaiju Mutants, a 1,600% gain. Generative
Jesus.
Dungeon, a 1,000% gain. Imaginary Ones, a 700% gain. Psychedelics Anonymous, something to do with that. Clone X, 600% gain because I've had a few. Ape Invaders, I honestly do not know what that is, a 500% gain.
I don't even know
Fiery
what it is.
Dow, Fiery Dow, the derivative of Irene Dow. Do you
Oh my
remember Irene
god.
Dow when she came out? And this was a derivative of it, okay? And that pumped. No, I don't know why. You can see I used to be DJing 544%
Yeah.
return on Firing Dow. Zen Academy, 477%.
Nice.
Punks, 8-Bit Me, Ali NFT, the Crypto Dads. So I did sell some Crypto Dads at a profit, but I think once
Nice.
I sell this one at a loss, I do think if you click on it, it will actually show you here. I've sold two, proceeds 2.3 Ethereum. This is what so I made 1.7 ETH, but once I sell this other one, I'm going to lose all of that. That's what I keep saying. The mistake I made is I went back into it. I FOMO'd into it after I had made good money on it. This is going to take when I do sell this one at nothing, it's going to
Mhm.
take all these gains because I think I bought in at about maybe it wasn't as high as 2 ETH. Let's just have a look
Yeah.
back and check. I hope it's not as high as Juice, but it's a good example of where I say, like, I make my mistakes when I double dip, when I go back into a collection that I've done well on.
Hmm.
Let's just see. Yeah, look, I bought it for 1.2 ETH. So that's going to take not all the gains, but most of the gains are gone once I sell it. This will not be there anymore. So, yeah, that's something that you can learn and that I think is important.
Yeah,
Only
for
problem when
sure.
you click there, so it takes you back. Yeah, but I mean, you get the point. But let me just show you when you go all the way down because there's equal losses. I just think it's important that people don't think that I'm
Mhm.
just. There was a. How did I get there, Cade? It was there,
I don't have an
and
answer
then
for you there.
fuck. This is so irritating. It took me. Financial statements. There we go. Okay, so let's get past the good stuff. Okay, this is all gains, small gains, small gains, all gains. And now we go into loss here. Okay, that's very small, 0.2. Let's go to a bigger loss. Okay, casual sloths. That's a recent one.
Oh
13%.
no.
Dippies,
Damn.
13%. Akutas, I flipped a few,
I'm
12%
actually
loss.
surprised about Dippies that they've gone so low. I'm a little bit surprised there. I thought they had a really strong brand, but maybe not.
Maybe, I mean, they're still newish. Grey Boys, I did so well on, and with the recent dump I just got out of, and I ended up net. I don't have any more now, and I'm net lost. There was a time I was 5 ETH up on this altogether on all the Grey Boys I had bought and sold, and I quickly got rid of 3 the other day with the NFT world thing at 0.3 ETH each. When they could have been 2, 3 ETH each, but that's again me getting back into ecosystems once I've sold.
Yeah.
Galaxy Eggs down 17%. Los Muertos down 17%.
Oh,
Emojics down 18%. Laidback Llamas, Goonies, Flip
dude,
Maps,
I
Houseboys.
for Los Martes, I got it. We minted that or bought it really cheap, and we sold at 0.12. No, sorry, we made a 0.2 ETH profit on all three of mine, right? So I made 0.6 total or something like that, and then they all went to like 0.6 or 0.8 or something like really high, and we were kicking ourselves because we're like, God fucking damn it, like we got it for free basically, and we still sold for profit, but it's one of those like sometimes you sell and it keeps riding up all the way up, and like, look, as long as you got profit, it's good, but it still hurts. Like that hurt me really bad. I was really upset about that. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, fuck.
So the ecosystem that I've done the best on by far is Board Ape Yacht Club. My
Yeah.
mutants, I bought one at 3, I sold it at 8. I then bought back in at 6 and I sold it at 42. Okay,
Goddamn.
that's my mutant. My Board Ape, the reason I've changed all my pictures here is because I sold that. I got an offer that was about 40% above floor, 2x what I paid if you worked it out. And I had to, for that amount of money in a month, I had to do it. But I
Yeah.
mean, those two have been my best, and that's why I'm really, then you don't even factor in the ape coin that I got. I wasn't in the ecosystem to get a free mutant or a free dog, So I never got that. But guys who got in and held have been so financially rewarded. I mean, it's just you. How can you not be a fan of that? Of that, if you were involved in that, you know?
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Board Account Club is one I may get into at some point in the future, just to be part of
They've
the
got
ecosystem.
utility coming up. That's the next thing that they're giving
Yeah,
utility for. It's even in their roadmap. So, I would wait for ETH to go down a bit if it ever does, and I would maybe wait for the floor to go down, because if ETH
yeah,
drops to 1,000 in the next week or two, which I don't know if it will, then the floors will drop. People will panic. But
yeah, for sure.
try get in if you can. I think it's good. But you know that. I mean, I like the Yuga ecosystem. They understand that guys like me are here to make profit, and they want to give me some of the profit that they make, and they've shown
100%,
that.
dude. 100%.
Yeah,
Holy shit, we've been going for 2.5 hours almost.
it's time for me to go to bed. It's midnight.
Wow.
To our wonderful viewers, thank you so much
Yeah,
for
thank
being
you.
with us, especially anyone who's been here from the beginning. I know JT's been here a long time. I wonder if Tekenza's still here, but thank you guys. We do it only because of you guys, make it worth it. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe, come join our discords, follow us on Twitter, and we will see you soon. Thank you,
Click that like
everybody.
button, fam. Click that like